By week 6, the danger is no longer explosions, hunger, or chaos. It's the quiet realization that you are not the same person you were before. Because survival doesn't just test your body, it rewrites your values, your instincts, and the lines you thought you would never cross. Week 1 was shock, week 2 was calculation, week 3 fragmented society. Week 4 created false stability, week 5 destroyed trust, and week 6 is where survival stops being temporary and becomes identity. The moment you understand this is not a phase you endure but a life you are now living. By week 6, people stop waiting for help completely, not emotionally, not logically, not secretly. The idea of rescue fades. And with it goes the part of you that believed someone else would fix things before you had to change. The old version of you followed rules, trusted systems, assumed fairness, and believed effort would be rewarded. But week 6 exposes a harsher truth: survival doesn't care who you were, only who you are willing to become. This is when irreversible choices appear, not dramatic ones, but quiet decisions like who you stop helping, who you avoid, what risks you no longer take, and what parts of yourself you lock away to stay alive. Week 6 is where morality becomes situational, not because people turn evil, but because idealism is expensive. And when resources are finite, principles become negotiable whether you admit it or not. Many people don't collapse physically in week 6, they collapse internally. They become reckless, angry, careless, or numb, because adapting psychologically is harder than adapting logistically. The world feels quieter now, fewer arguments, fewer confrontations, fewer visible conflicts, but this silence is not peace. It's calculation. Everyone is watching, measuring, and deciding who matters and who doesn't. By week 6, people are no longer judged by kindness or personality, they are assessed by usefulness, predictability, and risk, and this shift happens without anyone announcing it. Survivors start choosing solitude not because they hate people, but because fewer connections mean fewer variables, fewer obligations, and fewer chances to be pulled into someone else's mistake. Power in week 6 doesn't belong to the strongest or loudest, it belongs to the calm, consistent, and prepared, the ones who planned quietly while others hoped loudly. Life shrinks in week 6, fewer goals, fewer conversations, fewer dreams about the future. Not because people give up, but because focus becomes survival's greatest ally. People still remember how things used to be, but those memories start to feel distant, almost fictional. Like stories from a different lifetime that no longer apply to the rules of today. The most unsettling moment of week 6 is noticing how easily you adapt, how decisions that once felt unthinkable now feel logical, and how survival quietly reshapes your identity without asking permission. The biggest mistake people make now is assuming the worst is over, because the danger of week 6 isn't collapse. It's complacency mixed with exhaustion, which lowers judgment and raises risk. Real survivors in week 6 are not fearless or ruthless, they are disciplined, emotionally controlled, and self-aware. They understand that staying alive long-term means managing not just resources, but themselves. By now, survival isn't something you do, it's something you embody, reflected in how you move, speak, decide, and observe, even when no one is watching. Week 6 confirms a truth many resist: the old world is not coming back the way it was. And survival depends on accepting that reality without becoming bitter or reckless. The real test of week 6 is not whether you can survive another day, but whether you can survive without losing all control over who you are. Because the line between adaptation and erosion is thin. If this video made you uncomfortable, that's because it's honest, and if it helped you understand how survival really changes people. Subscribe to The Last 72 Hours, like this video so others can find it, and share it with someone you want alive when week 7 arrives. Because staying calm, aware, and disciplined is how people last when everything else is gone.